to hearing-assisted devices, if that is helpful for you. I have a few announcements. We have a big weekend this weekend. On Friday at 6, we'll be hosting our monthly open mic. If you are a poet or a writer or a singer or have any kinds of words that you want to try out with a friendly, affirming, supportive group, here is the place. Or if you want to be part of that friendly, supportive, affirming group, Friday nights at 6, first Friday of the month, is the place to be. On Saturday at noon, I hope you'll join us for the second annual Hamptons Pride Parade in East Hampton. And then on Sunday at 8 a.m., I hope you'll join us again, lots of walking this weekend, for, I think this is also the second annual Community Walk with Sean. We will be led in a community walk with the founder of Walk with Sean, Sean Dromgoole, whose goal is to help communities build community connections, bring communities together through walking and sharing in the outdoors. And whether you do or don't join us at 8 a.m. at Long Beach in Sag Harbor, please join us at 10:30 because Sean will be here leading worship to tell us more about his organization and how we can be a part of building community through walking in the outdoors. You can find more information about what's happening here, how to connect to what's happening here on our events calendar on our website or in the e-bulletin mailed out to you by email on Thursdays. And if you have events you'd like to share, please get them to the office no later than Tuesday of the week you'd like to share them. Do we have any visitors who'd like to introduce yourselves this morning? If you are visiting in person or online, we hope you'll sign our guest book. It's how we share what we're doing here and how we are able to get to know a little bit more about you and your interests. Let's take a moment to do some of that knowing each other and really connecting with each other right here. Greet your neighbor, shake a hand, touch an elbow, just a couple minutes to share our warmth. This week, we begin our celebration of Pride Month a little early, never too early, with an exploration of gender inclusivity and the call of our faith. We light our chalice, a symbol of our faith, with these opening words from Linda Lee Franson, Ken, no T, will light our chalice. We light this flame to ignite our hearts and minds, the spark of knowledge that enlightens, the shimmering hope that burns, the blazing love that engulfs our actions, the bonfire of our commitment. We light this flame for those who celebrate themselves, who fear, who hope, who persevere, who stand on the side of love for all. We light this flame for those who have been ridiculed, that they may find peace, for those who have fought to marry, that they may celebrate, for those who live in uncertainty in this world, that they may have hope. We light this flame to renew our commitment that no one shall ever again suffer for the right of love. We light this flame to celebrate our kaleidoscope of diversity, working, loving, and living on the side of love. For all of this, we light our flame. Please rise as you feel able or willing to join in our first hymn number 325 in your gray hymnal, Love Makes a Bridge.
language from heart to heart and hand to hand, and finds a way when laws are blind and freedom banned. Love breaks the walls of language, gender, class, and age. Love gives us wings to shift the bars of every cage. Love rings the bells of wanted birth and wedding day. Love breaks the chains and gives us strength to stand our ground. Love rings the bells of wanted birth and wedding day. Love guides the hands that promise more than words can say. Love makes a bridge that winds may shake yet not destroy. Love carries faith through life and death to endless joy.
And thank you to our hymn leader, who is Kent with a T, Martin. Our first message today is one of those not quite rarities here, children's story, and I have helpers and assist, two voices, Rhonda Liss and Kent Martin, who will help us with the pronoun book.
Welcome to the Pronoun Book. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to tell you all about pronouns.
Pronouns are words we use in sentences to refer to the person who is talking, to someone or something that is being talked about.
The most commonly used pronouns are she, her, hers, and he, him, his. Here are some examples.
She's my foster sister.
Her hair is purple.
That flag belongs to him. Traditionally, she, her, hers has been used to refer to females, and he, him, his has been used to refer to males.
When you are born, you're assigned female or male based on your biological sex, and people will refer to you with the pronouns that match your assigned gender at birth.
Pronouns are also used to refer to the gender a person identifies as. Our gender identity is the gender we know ourselves to be.
For most people, the sex they were assigned at birth matches their gender identity. This is called being cisgender.
Hey, I'm Jamal and I'm cisgender. I was assigned male at birth and I identify as male. My pronouns are he, him, his.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm cisgender woman. I was assigned female at birth, and I identify as female. My pronouns are she, her, hers.
However, for some people, the sex they were assigned at birth does not match the gender they identify with. This is called being transgender. Hello, I'm Naomi. I was assigned male at birth, but I identify as female. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am transgender.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm transgender. I was assigned female at birth, but I identify as male. My pronouns are he, him, his. But not everyone identifies as female or male. Some people identify as non-binary. This refers to any gender identity that is not male or female.
This includes agender people who don't identify with any gender, bigender people who identify as two or more genders, either simultaneously or fluctuating between them, and genderqueer people who identify as somewhere in between multiple genders, and gender fluid people who identify as different genders at different times. Non-binary people look just like anyone else, and you should never assume anyone's gender simply based on how they look.
People who identify as non-binary gender often use they, them, they pronouns. Here are some examples.
They are my dad.
The dress belongs to them.
Birthday cake is their favorite cake. She, her, hers, he, him, his, and they, them, theirs can be used by anyone. If you identify as a non-binary gender, you can also use she, her, hers, and he, him, his.
Just like everyone has different names, different people use different pronouns to refer to themselves.
My name is Fatima, and my pronouns are she, her.
My name is Jose, and my pronouns are he, him.
My name is Rose, and my pronouns are they, them.
My name is Peter, and my pronouns are he, him, and they, them.
Some people are born intersex. This is where someone is born with a body type that does not fit typical definitions of male and female.
Someone who is intersex might identify as female, male, or as non-binary gender, and may consider themselves to be cisgender or transgender. An intersex person may wish to use gender pronouns other than she, her, hers, and he, him, his, such as they, them, theirs, or a neo-pronoun, such as the z, zir, zirs.
Neo means new, but some experts believe that neo-pronouns have been used since 1858. That was a long time ago.
Some examples of neo-pronouns include a, em, air, they, fair, fairs, and xe, xem, xir. Neo-pronouns are used usually by trans or intersex people, but they can be used by anyone because there are so many types of neo-pronouns. They can seem confusing at first, but you use them just like you would any other pronouns. For example, xi brushed xir hair.
You don't always have to use the same pronouns. Some people experiment with different pronouns until they find the ones right for them, trying on pronouns the same way you try on clothes at the store to see if they fit.
Some people change their pronouns frequently, whereas others people never change their pronouns. You should always use the pronouns that are right for you.
Changing pronouns can be scary, but no matter what pronouns you do use, those who matter most will love and support you all the same. Using the correct pronouns for someone is an important way of showing respect and kindness, so it's important to get it right. When you use the wrong pronouns to address someone, it is called misgendering and can be upsetting for that person.
If you mess up and call someone by the incorrect pronouns, don't worry. Simply apologize and correct yourself and try to get it right next time. I really enjoyed Elliot's birthday party. He is so much fun.
No, not he, Elliot, uses she, her pronouns. She is so much fun.
Sorry, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
And if you meet someone new or forget someone's pronouns, just ask. Hello, my name is Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. Nice to meet you. I'm LJ. What pronouns do you use?
I use he, him pronouns. How about you?
I use they, them pronouns. Thanks for asking. There is a whole world of pronouns to explore. The great thing about language is that it's always changing and only limited by our imagination. As a result, pronouns are only limited by our imagination as we. Thank you
for reading the pronoun book.
We hope you enjoy yourself and learn something new along the way.
And thank you to our librarians who made this book possible and helped me to find it, which I think is in demand lately in our neighborhood. May your roots grow deep. May your branches spread far. May you find this world to be a wonderful place, even when there are new things to figure out, and leave it better for those who follow. We support the work of this congregation through the gifts of our time, our talents, and our treasure. Your financial contributions help to support our ongoing work here in the Meeting House and how we're able to show up in our communities. In a moment, the baskets will pass, one for a Helping Hand Fund and one for our general collection. If you're joining us online, you can use the link in your chat. Here in the Meeting House, you can also scan the QR code on your order of service. Your contributions will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you to Stephen, obviously. Thank you to each of you for your generosity also. Let's sing our children, our one youth, off to childcare with the words in your order of service.